compliment of the season, and welcome to your program, Security Watch Africa, and thanks for staying tuned to your station, the African Independent Television. Yes, it's a few days, just precisely 3 days to the new year 2025. We are coasting gradually, by the grace of God, into the new year. For our Christian brothers, I'm sure you celebrated the Christmas in peace and in joy. Unfortunately for those that may have experienced one mishap or the other, but we thank God that we're all alive, that you are watching me and I'm presenting this means that the grace of God kept us. But for those who lost their life, we are not so blessed or gracious to experience this. We believe that God Almighty knows best. We must thank God for safeguarding and protecting us. For those traveling, as always, I would advise that you travel safe, ensure that you do not expose yourself to danger, and make sure that you don't attract criminal elements who are lurking around to see how to obtain from you your valuables. Yes, we want to, at this juncture, congratulate Zayed Ahmed Audi and his wife, Habiba Sani Mohammed, who got wedded last week, and also Amina Ahmed Audi and engineer Ahmed Abubakar Ahmed. Congratulations for their successful wedding in the last week. It's good to enter into the new year in a new home and a new life. Yes, we'll continue with what happened during the week. During the week, there was fresh allegations or fresh accusation against the Nigerian government by the Nigerian president, Abdulrahmani Chani, accusing Nigeria of colluding with France to create mayhem in his country, and also harboring the Lakarawa group in creating problem in the region. In as much as the Nigerian government government officials, led by the National Security Advisor, had issued a statement and made a statement and granted interview to say Nigeria has never and will never destabilize the neighboring countries, and which is true. But Security Watch Africa would like to advise that our neighbors are our closest ally, and we must do everything to gain their support and their confidence if we must win the war against terrorism and banditry. That is the safest thing to do, no matter the carrot being dangled by foreign supporters or foreign nations. We must make sure that our neighbors are our friends. We must live in harmony. That is one of the factors that helped to decimate the Boko Haram group. And we need these people. We need Chad Republic. We need Niger Republic. We need all that will help us to block these criminals. We need Benin Republic. We need Cameroon to help us. We can't do away without them. We can't call their bluff. So whatever allegation that is being peddled or being said, I believe that the Nigerian government should treat it diplomatically and not with threats or just mere denial. We must look into it properly so that we can live in peace in all parts of the country. Yes, this brings us to the period we are, the period of celebrations and preparing for the year 2025. And in that spirit, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Oluyede Olatubosu, made a trip to the front line. He visited so many. He was with the Delta Sanity in Port Harcourt. He was also in other places, but he visited the headquarters of the Joint Task Force Northeast Operation Hadinkai in Maiduguri, where he had a luncheon with the frontline fighters and the injured soldiers. Sit back as we bring you this report.
Towards ensuring operational dexterity, the Chief of Army Staff of the Nigerian Army, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede, hosted frontline troops of Joint Task Force Northeast, Operation Hadinkai, to a Christmas luncheon in Maiduguri, Borno State. The Chief of Army Staff highlighted the significance of the get-together and praised the troops for combating terror networks.
This occasion, which is held during all major festive seasons, helps to bring us together in a celebratory mood to appreciate your sacrifices and huge sense of duty to our dear country, Nigeria. It enables us to give you the front lines an atmosphere that could have been if you were back home with your families. The Christmas season, we celebrate, offers us individually and collectively the opportunity to sit back, count our gains and losses, blessings and misfortunes, and irrespective of our experiences in the year 2024, give thanks to God Almighty for life. The year 2024 has undoubtedly been eventful and operationally rewarding for us as an army. We all made significant contributions to our collective efforts to dismantle terror networks and other violent groups that seek to undermine the unity, peace, and security of our dear beloved country.
While urging them to intensify efforts to achieve a decisive victory of the enemies in 2025, General Oluyede assured the troops of his unwavering commitment to their welfare.
As we cross into 2025, all hands must be on deck for the complete defeat of our nation's adversary. We must not relent in our efforts to create an enabling environment for peace and prosperity in our beloved country. In line with my command philosophy, we shall, in the coming years, consolidate the transformation of the Nigerian Army towards recruiting a well-motivated and combat-ready force that can effectively discharge its constitutional responsibility within a joint and multi-agency environment. I am committed to consolidating all ongoing viable welfare schemes and insisting additional ones to make you proud of your chosen profession and remain committed to duty.
The Army Chief conveyed the gratitude of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the Nigerian people to the troops.
I convey Mr. President's commendation and the gratitude of all Nigerians. As the Chief and leader, I also salute the courage and sense of duty to God and humanity, as well as your country. Going into the new year, I promise you selfless, dedicated, and empathetic leadership. With our collective commitment and dedication, victory is assured.
Earlier in his welcome address, the theater commander, Joint Task Force Northeast, Operation Hadinkai, Major General Waidi Shuaibu, commended the Chief of Army Staff for his consistent visit to the front line.
The Chief of Army Staff, sir, your return to the theater within a short span of 3 weeks to personally spend time with us underscores your unwavering commitment to the welfare and morale of troops of Operation Hadinkai.
The gathering was full of merriment, with eating and cultural displays.
Yeah, that is a way to motivate those who put their lives on the line, just that you and I will be protected. Kudos to the Chief of Army Staff for doing that. This period, usually, all service chiefs visit so many front lines to reassure the troops of the support from the various services. We must commend, because the Chief of Defense Staff also was in Sokoto State and also spoke with the troops over there. Yes, in the spirit of merriment, it was a celebration galore during the week. In fact, they're highlighting what has happened over the year. In the last 1 year, I mean to say, where promotions and decorations took place. During the week, several services experienced decoration, and Security Watch Africa Elizabeth Tanko brings us the report.
December every year brings smiles, laughter and celebrations to the officers, families and friends of various security forces and services in Nigeria, as it is usually the climax of promotions and decorations of deserving personnel. This December 2024 is not an exception. It was promotions and decorations galore across the services. Security Watch Africa was on ground to witness the decorations at the Nigerian Army, Nigerian Air Force and the Nigeria Police Force. At the Army Command Mess in Asokoro, Abuja, 35 brigadier generals who were promoted to the enviable rank of Major General were decorated in a colorful ceremony. The Nigerian's Chief of Defense Staff (CDS), General Christopher Gwabin Musa, and the Chief of Army Staff Corps, Lieutenant General Olufemi Olatunbosu Oluyede, who preceded and conducted the ceremony, charged the newly promoted officers to remain steadfast in the service of the nation.
It is an honor to stand before you today to celebrate a significant milestone in the careers of 35 exceptional Nigerian Army officers who have been promoted to the most enviable rank of Major General. As the Chief of Defense Staff, I'm proud to witness this momentous occasion, which is a testament of your dedication, hard work, and unwavering commitment to the armed forces of Nigeria. Gentlemen, your promotion is well-deserved recognition of your achievements and a reflection of the trust and confidence the nation has reposed on every one of you.
I wish to remind the newly promoted Major Generals that with higher rank comes higher responsibilities. The system has played its own part. Now it's time for you to play yours. It is popularly said that to whom much is given, much is correspondingly expected. From now onward, more accountabilities will be required and demanded of you. As Major Generals, what you do or fail to do matters a lot to the system, and particularly national security.
Among those promoted and decorated were the Acting Provost Marshal, Major General Abubakar Garba, and Acting General Officer Commanding 7th Division, Major General Abubakar Haruna. The NAV Conference Center, Kado, Abuja, was the fitting venue for the decorations of the Nigerian Air Force NAV. 19 Air Commodores elevated to the rank of Air Vice Marshal, and 33 Group Captains to Air Commodore. The occasion was witnessed by the Honorable Speaker of Nigeria's House of Representatives, Honorable Abbas Tajuddin, family members, and friends of the promotees. The Chief of the Air Staff CAS, Air Marshal Hassan Abubakar, who presided over the decorations, described the occasion as a significant one, coming just months after the NAV 60th anniversary.
Just a few months ago, we celebrated our 60th anniversary in a global event that showcased our journey so far from our humble beginnings to today, where we are one of the most formidable air forces on the continent of Africa.
Air Marshal Abubakar informed the newly promoted officers that their elevation is not merely a reward, but also a call to higher responsibility.
This promotion ceremony is therefore a well-deserved acknowledgement of our efforts and contributions to the successes of the Nigerian Air Force. As we celebrate today, we must remain mindful of the challenges that lie ahead. The task of safeguarding our nation remains a top priority.
One of the beneficiaries of the promotion is the Director of Public Relations and Information, DOPRI, now Air Vice Marshal Olusola Akimboyewa. At the Nigeria Police Force Peacekeeping Center in Abuja, 10 commissioners of police were promoted to the rank as Assistant Inspector General of Police, and 17 deputy commissioners of police moved to the prestigious rank of Commissioner of Police, had their new insignias clipped on their shoulders, collars, and sleeves. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Ebetokun, congratulated the newly promoted officers and charged them to discharge their duties diligently.
You must serve as role models, embodying the core values of discipline, dedication, and integrity. Discipline is the bedrock of effective policing. Without it, our collective efforts are bound to falter. You must ensure that discipline is not only maintained, but also deeply ingrained in the fabric of your commands. The men and women you superintend will look to you for guidance and inspiration. Lead by example. Let your actions mirror the high standards we expect from all members of this esteemed force. Address misconduct swiftly and fairly, while promoting professionalism and ethical behaviors at all levels.
Elizabeth Thanko, reporting for Security Watch Africa.
Welcome back. Congratulations to all promotees. It's good to have to go to the next level of your career. We wish them well in their new dispensation. Yes, let's go straight to still the memories of the 18th Africa Security Watch Awards and conference that took place in Doha, Qatar. We'll bring you snippets of how the award night went. Sit back.
We as an organization decided that we must celebrate Africa across the globe.
As we celebrate, let us remain mindful of the significant work that lies ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are celebrating excellence, and we're celebrating all those who deserve to be here. And most importantly, every one of you here deserves to be here, and that's why we're celebrating you as well. So quickly, our first awardee, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like us to please put our hands together for Award for Excellence for Security and Defense Reporting in West and Central Africa. All right, our second award recipient, ladies and gentlemen, is the founder of Chukwuma Nwokocha Ministry, Nigeria, a Golden Star Award for National Security through Humanitarian Services 2023-2024. Next awardee, ladies and gentlemen, happens to be a gentleman here. And quickly, I'd like us to please celebrate this gentleman, the Golden Star Award for Exemplary National Security Service through Media in Nigeria. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the Director General, Voice of Nigeria, Mr. Jibril Baba Ndache. A round of applause, let's celebrate the gentleman.
And the next one is Ambassador Chief Director, Niziribe Okegube, Founding Chairman CEO, Combatant Guides Limited, Nigeria.
I want to sincerely appreciate the promoters of this Award of Excellency.
Our next award recipient, ladies and gentlemen, is the AIG Adegoke Fayoade MNI, Assistant Inspector General of Police, Zone 2 Command, Nigeria Police Force.
This first session of awards is a very brave lady, Dr. Yeye Folashe Shona. She's matron, female artisan, Nigeria.
the Golden Star Award for Security and Safety Advocacy in West Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, he's none other but than the gentleman, member board of Lagos State Security Trust Fund, Nigeria. A round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, as we make welcome the doctor himself, Dr. Ayodele Ogunson.
Thank you, Security Watch Africa, for this honor.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next award recipient is none other than the General Officer Commanding Force/Commander 82 Division Joint Task Force Southeast Operation Udoka, I guess, Nigerian Army. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the Golden Star Award for Military Operations in West Africa.
Theater Commander, Northeastern Joint Stake Force, Operation Hadin Kai, OPHK, Nigerian Army. The award goes to no one else but Major General Wahidi Shaibu.
The best national police force in West Africa in 2023-2024. A round of applause for the Gambian Police Force.
Years ago, I was equally a recipient of an award which was held in my own home country, graced by very eminent dignitaries. Some of them are here with us. Down the line, I don't know, I can't explain what must have transpired until the executive deemed it fit to appoint me as the IGP of my country. A challenge that I think I should be able to do my utmost, and I believe in recognition of that success is what must have triggered this award to the force that I represent.
The next award is Most Outstanding Defense Command in Africa.
Best National Security Service in West, East, and Central Africa, 2023-2024.
On behalf of the Comptroller General of Customs and the entire officers and men of the Nigeria Customs Service, we dedicate this award to our esteemed stakeholders.
Next award is Best Security and Safety Conscious Government in West and Central Africa.
Security Watch Africa for this lovely award.
I would like to inform Major General Lancelot Ayab that you help us to receive this award. This award is dedicated to a man who has worked to ensure that Nigeria is safe.
You are going to stamp out the criminality. You are going to stamp out the violence here once and for all. Is that clear? Yes, sir. I will not come back here again. I will not come back. The next time I come back here, I will be done in flak jacket and ballistic helmet like you, and I'll go and fight in the field.
Most Outstanding Custom Control Chief in West Africa and Central Africa, 2023-2024, is none other than the Comptroller General of Customs, Nigeria. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, as we make welcome to our next award recipient, CG Adewale Bashir Adeni. The Golden Star Award for Exemplary National Service in West Africa in 2023-2024. Ladies and gentlemen, he's none other than the very gentleman, the Inspector General of Police, the Gambia Police Force.
Our next award goes to the Golden Star Award for Exemplary National Service in West Africa. This is in the Ministry of Transport and Communication of Republic of Guinea-Bissau. Our next award is the Best Security Conscious State Governor, Premier in West Africa. This is the Executive Governor, Bayelsa State.
Gentlemen, the next award will be going straight to the Best Security and Safety Conscious State Governor, Premier in Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the Executive Governor of Lagos State, Nigeria. A round of applause for His Excellency, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, CON. The next award will be the Most Outstanding Security Chief in West and Central Africa 2023-2024. Ladies and gentlemen, please let's celebrate the gentleman, the Minister of Interior, Republic of the Gambia. The next award will be presented to the gentleman here, the Best Security Conscious State Governor, Premier in West and Central Africa. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, he is the Executive Governor of Katsina State.
Next award is Golden Star Award for Distinguished National Defense Service in West and Central Africa, 2023 to 2024. This is the Chief of Defense Staff, Nigeria, and it's none else but General Christopher Gwabin Musa, OFR.
This award is dedicated to all the personnel of the Nigerian Armed Forces of Nigeria who have committed their lives to service to the nation and giving their all to ensure that Nigeria is safe and secure for all to live safely and peacefully. Thank you very much.
Until next year, I will say bye and thank you so much.
Yeah, I will also say bye for from us here today. Join us again next week when we bring you another exciting edition of this program, Secretary of African AIT. And Happy New Year in advance.